H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. Second day of the week. I can't wait. I got some interesting stuff I want to share with y'all. It's just, it's just every single day something happens to make me understand how valuable this space is. Uh, just how valuable it is. I remember a few years back, uh, a mom who was watching this show a lot. Welcome everybody. Uh, Shout out to Robert Young, Thaddeus Moody, Brandon Weefall, Eric Boone. But y'all, something made me think about something today, and you know how I get sometimes, and we got to understand the value of this space, this platform, this show. Every day I'm reminded of the value. See, I wish I can take y'all inside and see every email that I receive and every correspondence that I receive. Because some of it I just, I don't want everybody, I ain't gonna put everybody's business out there. But I never forget a few years ago, uh, a parent watched this show, connected to this show, used to always watching the show. Don't watch it no more. Once her son graduated, But I never forget, she had a hard time getting in a basketball camp. And somehow she just said, okay, let me call Robert Hatter. I not only got the kid in the camp that he probably couldn't never got into, but the head coach came over and acknowledged the kid in front of all the kids, all his friends and everybody, all the people that came over and acknowledged him because they would look. Now, matter of fact, came to somewhere on a trip and acknowledged the kid because of his mom reaching out to me. And I reached out to the coach. Ricky Scott, that's valuable. Ricky said, nice back, y'all. Yeah, that's yeah. If you don't know, now you know. Shout out to Eric Boone. Eric Boone, I saw him the other day. He said, you seen this? You seen that picture for Texas Tech? I said, I'm not too familiar. Yeah, but boy, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna believe you me, we're gonna talk about her. I don't like Texas Tech. I don't like the school. Love the girl. Love the girl. But Ricky Scott, Eric Harrison, how valuable. Hey, Tony and Daryl Anderson, they fresh off a cruise about to fly back to H-Town. Let me tell you something. And sometimes y'all got to realize now, I can't work magic, but I use my influence to help you. Sometimes you be catching me on deadlines like somebody just did the other day. Somebody called me. They wanted to get in this basketball camp, this elite camp. Guess what? After a certain time, what? The link is closed. You can't register. The link is closed, Eric Harris. But by the young man being tied to this show and watch and support this show, he said, man, let me call Robert Hatter. So y'all know it was a special link created just for him and the kids that he's bringing to the camp because of the power and the influence of this platform. That's why I try to be a guy that just galvanize instead of a guy that always, want to divide stuff. This a divide. What's up, Reg? What's up, Rabbit? This is the divide culture we in. Summer basketball divided. High school basketball divided. Everybody, what's wrong with y'all? Share this show because somebody need to hear this. But when you're connected to the space like this, and he felt comfortable enough, it was the deadline, everything was closed. Harrison, I made one text. I didn't even call. I made a text. Hey man, why this thing closed? It might not, it ain't closed for you. But see, this was important to be connected to something other than yourself. We got to be connected. When I tell you about a golf tournament, I'm telling you to be connected. I'm not telling you to go to no golf tournament. I'm telling you to go be connected. When I'm telling you about the No Excuse Pro-Am, I'm telling you to go get connected. I'm really not asking for you, for me, I'm trying to help you. Oh my God, I just got blessed. One of my favorite people in the world. Her picture just popped up on the screen and she's on the screen right now. Congratulations to Dennis Collins, my main man. Mindy, I ain't had a chance, but please, Mindy, make sure you go and send me a direct message. I got it, man. Congratulations! Shout out to Dennis. Dennis, thank you for stepping up in an interim basis for that youth ministry. Man, Mindy, I've been thinking about y'all ever since, ever since. But we'll talk about it later. But I was just thinking about this, Mindy. A few years ago, I call her name B. Scott. She used to be on the show. She came and Robert, I can't get it. I can't get in the camp. I can't get in the camp. I can't get in the camp. I make one phone call. She's in the camp because she connected. Gina got a phone call. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody send me a text. This how it went. I like y'all to show you how stuff just works. I get a call. I get a text. They go down. The guy, he sent me this. He just posted the high school elite camp. He said, Rob, we're headed there. I said, okay. Okay. Then he said, you got a minute? I said, yeah, he called me. So he told me he tried to register. The registration link is closed. I guess when you have time, could you call and see, could you help me get on? Because they couldn't register for the camp, Gina. The camp was closed. To everybody, to general public, the camp was closed. Right? Okay. Safe travel, Mindy. But Mindy, he said camp code. Then he gave me the guys he wanted to bring. I love all the kids. Then he gave me another kid. He said he gonna take all of these kids down there. So I just waited. I said, you got who else you got? He said, Rob. He said, is it easy? Can I pay when I get there? We're gonna leave. We're gonna go to Houston and we're gonna go if it pay. I said, I got on the phone, man. Said, hey, how can I get, I don't want to hear about no link. How do I get my kids in their camp? I got the link. A personal link just for those kids right there. That's the part I keep in the importance of being connected. Instead of being all divided all the time. I'm mad at him. I don't like that AAU program. I don't like this one. I don't like this. I don't like him. I don't like the Chop Shop. I don't like this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want this. They made me mad. They don't like it. It's a young man looking out for his kid and other people's kid. But he made the call. And I'm proud to be able to be the conduit to get him. I'm proud to be able to talk about a subject on the Chop Shop. And that is Moody, all the way in Chicago. He can talk to the guys in Chicago. They having the same problems. So they can be able to act on the things that help developing our kids. And we in the process of that is Moody, of having somebody that cares about, listen to me, that cares about, most of y'all don't care about it, that cares about. I'm in the process of weeding out people who cares about the development of our young basketball players. Who cares about, not the people who trying to make money off them, not the people who trying to do this, the people that cares about their development, basketball-wise. So they can not only, when they grow up, they can not only just be talented, they can understand and know how to play the game. Not just have a 40-inch vertical like a friend of mine was saying. He said a 60-inch vertical, but he know how to play the game. But if you wonder, well, Robert, some people make it to the NBA and still don't know how to play. How does that happen? Because the college, I put it up there for you. The coach said, hold on, let me see, can I find it? Y'all share the show now. This is the coach said, let me see. Can I find it? Watch this.
A friend of mine, I had him in Cleveland, and I congratulated him when he got the job, and he was like, Torn, I'm teaching them how to set a proper screen. And he's not talking about rookies, he's talking about guys that have been in the league for 2 or 3 years, and I'm just like, we learned that in college. Fundamentals and things of that nature. So
high school.
The game of basketball has changed. I mean, imagine us playing in today's game. Jamal Moses is a good friend.
Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear that? Guy's been in the league for 3 years, and the coach said he have to teach them how to set a proper screen. Mindy, Gaddis, Gina, Ivan Petty Jr., Eric Harrison. People trying to fight me on teaching kids in the 6th grade how to set a proper screen. Because they don't understand development. This ain't about me. I developed my son and the people around him. I'm trying to give some of this back to this community. And I know I don't have time, so I got to get the people that have like minds together and make it happen. And I'm on the way. See, what happens, you filter people out because some people says they're going to do something. See, if you ever learn something about Robert Hatter, if you ever tell me you are going to do something, Gina Lawson, Robert Hatter expect you to do it. You know why? Somebody tell me why. Thanks for that book, Thaddeus Moody. Because when I tell you, Mindy Collins, I'm going to do something, you can go to sleep. It's done. Ivan Pettit Jr., Eric Harrison, if I ever tell you I'm going to do something. Robert Young on this thing, if I ever tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I expect the same thing. I expect the same thing, Alfio. If I say I'm going to do something. See, our problem is we got a lot of people in this community, this grassroots community, be saying stuff and they don't follow up. I told you, one of my clients told me, he said, Robert, the reason I mess with you, you will under-promise and over-deliver. See, y'all, I'm not finna tell you, I feel I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Can't do none of it. Like I told the dude on the phone. I mean, the young man who texted me about the kids. I said, let me take a look at it. I didn't tell him, man, it's done. Because guess what? I knew I had to make it. When I got to deal with other people, I got to make sure it's done. I said, point blank. See, sometimes we need to talk like this because a lot of people, sometimes we need to really, really embrace this stuff that we're talking about. I'm talking about. But if I ever tell you, I'm gonna do it. It's done. Cause I'm quick to tell you, man, I can't do that, man. I gotta take a look at that one. My favorite word. I could take a look at that one. But once it was done, and once I got the link, I send the link to the young man. He said, man, we're getting on the plane. Thank you, Mr. Hatter. Thank you. What if everybody was like that, Alfio? What if everybody in this basketball community, in your life, what if everybody was like that? Y'all talk to me. Share the show. Talk to me. I'm here for it today. Thinking about the Pacers and the Thunder. What can we look for? The series is going to start on Thursday. What can we look for? Anybody? What can we look for? I'm watching these two teams, man. Got star power. They got MVPs. They got speed. They got length. And you know what though? Oh, I'm glad we're here. Glad we're here. Glad we're here. What was I at? Glad we're here. Because some people were talking about what they were talking about. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me see. You know what? Gary, I was thinking about. Can we all agree? I saw this yesterday, and I agree with it. Can we all agree just to shut up about the NBA ratings? Well, they ain't got Bron them playing. Can we all just? They ain't got Steph them playing. The ratings gonna be. What the hell you worry about the ratings for? If you don't work at Disney, if you don't work in the NBA, get out of here with that rating stuff. What you worry about the rating for? Is you gonna watch it? Are you gonna? What? Why do you care? Gary Carter, why do you care about the ratings? Why does a layperson care about the ratings? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all remember I told y'all this on Thursday. This is going to be some amazing basketball. It's going to be fun. It's going to be up-tempo. You got some personalities. You got somebody who's very willing to become America's villain. That's Tyrese Halliburton. He don't care. His daddy got put out the game and everything. Y'all call me overrated. He make a video. I mean, unbelievable. Sonya and Mindy the same day. I'm doing good. He said, "You got." Sonya said, "I got my girl." She put it on Oklahoma. Then she, yes. I'm gonna talk about her. Come on. It ain't Women Rock Wednesday, but you see who I got behind me. Nyjah Kennedy. Her name is Kennedy. I thought it was Kennedy. They got Kennedy on this thing. I wonder what's her actually name. I'm glad we live. Oh, it's Kennedy. That's right. Because people were telling me Kennedy, but it is Kennedy. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. This is going to be a great series. Let me tell you something. You got two excellent coaches. A lot of people ain't been talking about it, but me and my partner, was we talking about it the other day. He on his feed. He said, you ain't lying. Ain't nobody been talking about Rick Carlisle. Some of y'all don't even know who he is. Coaching his tail off. You got guys on one side who won championship. You guys on other sides who won championship. Y'all, all of this is culminating on the next 8 to 14 days, depending on how long the series go. But let me tell y'all something. Don't let nobody talk to you and think this gonna be a boring series. This styles, what they say, styles make fights. I always talk about that when I'm commentating the game. This is amazing. I can't wait to see these two guys. See, y'all saw how he was doing the Knicks. Hold on. Y'all saw how he was doing the Knicks? When the Knicks make a bucket and Indiana was getting out running on made buckets? Let's see if Shea them gonna get back. Let's see if Jay Will gonna get back. Let's see if Caruso gonna get back. Let's see if Chet gonna get back. I want to see Chet and Siakam, Chet and Miles Turner square off. Man, this is going what? Neesmith gonna be Neesmith, wild as hell. He the Lou Dort of this team. They need to let Lou Dort and Neesmith just fight it out. It's unbelievable. I'm just sitting there, just looking at the matchups and all the things that can go on. And you talking about the ratings? You ain't getting paid off the ratings. Just watch the game. It's gonna be. Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all, I'm just sitting here. Hold up. It been bathroom. hey, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. This thing, many pulling for Indy. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's start it right now because we're going to do today and tomorrow. I'm pulling for Indy too. I'm pulling for Indy. If I had a choice who I want to win, I want it to be Indy. That is Moody going with OKC. What you got, Eric? What you got, Herb? What you got? Hold up. Who else is on there? Gary, who you got? Sonya, who you got? Alfio, who you got? Ivan Pettit, who you got? Ricky Scott, who you got? Robert Young, who you got? Boone, who you got? Who y'all got? Share the show. Yeah, the matchup's gonna be crazy. And who gonna adjust to the matchups? And always remember, every game has its own personality. Don't go crazy on the first game. Gary said low-key Indiana. Yo, I just don't like OKC. I don't like the city. Something about them I don't like. I don't like Indy either. But I don't like neither one of them. But the lesser of two evils. Gina going for OKC. I don't like them. Just don't like them. Y'all got to realize they got rid of my boy, so I ain't like them since. King Gamble, OKC. Okay. Okay, it's the time. Okay. Y'all can ride with OKC. I think OKC is gonna be up against something. See, y'all got to realize, since January the 1st, I don't know if y'all knew this, these are the two best records since January the 1st. These two teams. Siakam and Chet concerns me. Chet don't want no pause of Siakam. Siakam better stay on. Chet better go on Miles Turner. Who bench is going to stand up? Me too. Carlisle takes down Giants. Sonya says Sonya don't like neither. Sonya like me. I love this. But let me keep going. What was I? And I saw something today. And I'm tired of this. Because people keep calling me by the Robert, the face of the league. Let me tell you something. The face on the lead of the league gonna reveal himself. We ain't got to manufacture no face. Right now, the face, if I had one face, but LeBron James, the most powerful thing in the league. You'll know it. And Stephen Curry right there is 1A and 1B. These guys push the envelope, man, in ways we don't even know. But I saw something. And I want to share with y'all. I'm gonna switch up. I got so much stuff. I got some. You know what? Since we own the NBA, I'll stay here. I'll stay here because I want to give y'all. What's up, big coach? I want to give y'all the top. Y'all might have your own, but I'm gonna give you the top that I got this morning. Hartstein gonna sit the bench if Chet's holding Turner. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's gonna be unique, man. It's gonna be unique. But since we're here, the top 5 MVP performances in NBA Finals history. And y'all can come up with some of y'all's. I'm finna give you 5 and let you ponder on them. The top 5 MVP performers in a finals, in finals history. The top 5 in history. Well, my girls, y'all gonna be the smartest ladies in the nail shop. At number 5, it was in 1969. So a little before your time, Gina. A little before your time, son. You little young 20-year-old young lady, so yes, before your time. Jerry West became and remains the only MVP in the in finals history, NBA finals history, from the team that lost. Gina, Mindy, 1969. Jerry West won the MVP of the finals and he lost. It never happened again. Did you know that, Mindy? He averaged 38 points a game. Life with the Khabib girls. In the series, he scored 40 or more in 4 of the 7 games. Again, he remains the only finals MVP from a losing team. The Lakers beat him. His Lakers lost to the Celtics that year. Number 4. That's number 5. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal performance in 2000. He had y'all can be Googling stuff so y'all can have y'all one if y'all got something better than these 5. I'm ranking them now. I'm ranking it today. You know, I'm doing rankings. 5, 4 is Shaquille. 5 is Jerry West. 4 is Shaquille. Shaquille O'Neal performance in 2000, y'all. He had a 30-point double-double in every game of the NBA Finals. He had a 30-point double-double in every game of the NBA Finals in 2000. He averaged 38 and 17 as the Lakers beat the Pacers in 6. That was the last time the Indiana Pacers was in the finals. Now they're in the finals now. You got me? Let me keep going. I'm just waiting now. I ain't seen nobody comment. Where y'all at? Hold on. Where else I got? Number 3. LeBron James had a question. Is that kind of like when Dallas took down Miami? Big difference is Indy ain't got a dirt. Pertaining to what you're talking about, Eric. Eric, I'm gonna come back to that one because you gotta let me know what you're talking about. me check, because I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about the finals or not. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the matchups? I don't know yet. You got to understand. I'm trying to juggle all this, but I done pin your question. So be a little bit specific about what you want me to ask. But LeBron James, number 3, in 2016, in those finals, he led. Y'all listen to this. In those finals, he led all players on both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. And speaking of blocks, y'all remember the chase down block he got on Andre Iguodala? Might be one of the most famous defensive plays in recent NBA memory. LeBron is in at number 3. What is this, man? What D-Hope talking about? What is it? What are y'all talking about? Are y'all talking about something what are you talking about? I'm talking about the performance. You don't tell me about Elijah One, Shaq, Jordan, Isaiah Miller. No. No, you got to tell me your top 5 perform. So you're saying your top 5 performance is Chauncey Billups, Isaiah Thomas, Jordan, Shaq, Elijah One. Okay, I'll leave it then. Let me get back to it. But you got to tell me why. Got to tell me why. Tell me why. Because people don't know. I'm giving. I know you don't have time, but just give me D Harris. Just give him to me one at a time. Just say Elijah One did what and what he do and what he do. Tell me. You got to tell me what he did. I'm talking about in history. Ain't better than that performance right there. Elijah One didn't average 38 points a game. Elijah One didn't average no 30-point double-double. But let me keep going. Let me keep going with mine. And then I'll compare mine with y'all's. Let's see what was that? Who was I talking? LeBron? I gave y'all LeBron, right? Did I tell y'all what LeBron did? LeBron led all players in this series on both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Number 2, MJ. Got to have some MJ in there. MJ. Watch this. MJ. In 1993, it was a 6-game win against Phoenix, right? He scored 40 points in 4 consecutive finals games. That remains a record. 40. He scored 55 in game 4 of that series, which was the most recent 55-point game in NBA history. And they would beat the Suns in 6 to finish off the 3-peat. That's mine. You would say, how could that not be number 1, Robert? 40, 55. Robert, how could that not be number 1? Robert. Number 1 goes to a rookie. Magic Johnson. 1980. I remember it so vividly. Everybody remembers that he jumped center in game 6 because Kareem was hurt. Wound up with 42 and 15 and won that game. But he averaged 22, 11 rebounds, 9 assists in a 6-game final. He edged out the Sixers at the age of 20. That is a movie. Thank you. Magic Johnson was the MVP of that fight. The fact, ladies and gentlemen, why I said that's number one, the 22-year-old rookie. To me, that makes us the greatest MVP. A rookie. These rookies right here, and half of these rookies going to the G League. Most rookies are right now ain't league. When the last, y'all think about what I just said. A rookie. Jerry Harris, a rookie. Y'all, who rookie of the year this year? Stephen Castle. He ain't done nothing. He ain't let nobody nowhere but home. Alex Sarr, ain't no rookie did nothing. This year, last year, year before that, ain't no rookie. This man was a rookie. See, y'all be taking Magic for granted. He had Kareem. Okay, Kareem, sit your bed. Sit down. You hurt. I got it. I saw that game too. Are y'all feeling me? That is Moody said Jerry West, Shaq Lakers, yeah. Bron, yeah. Magic, MJ. The flu game. Not the flu game, though. Jay, think about that, Jay. Jay, look at the rook. Jay, you don't even know no. Jay, ain't no rookies running nothing on none of one of these teams. It's two teams in the finals right now. Ain't no what rookie we talking about. I wait. Y'all help me out, because y'all smarter than me. Help me out. Where Rick is at? Where the Rick is at? Nobody won't talk. Okay. Nobody else. I like yours. Who was that? D. Holcomb said Elijah one. I like Elijah one. Jordan, Shaq, but Isaiah and Johnson Biller. Isaiah did win. Yeah, but I don't know. That's all. That's all. But y'all, you know how I span the globe to just find different things to talk about, because I just let these people get away with stuff all the time. He said that's like Flag going to the finals with the Mavs next year, and AD getting hurt, and he lead them out. Yes. It's not gonna happen. Jay said he watched that and didn't know the significance of it till now. Jay, that's my job. Jay, that's why I'm here. I'll be here all week. Jay. Jay, watch this, Jay. Watch this. Check this out. This little dude, Jason McIntyre. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and then I'm gonna talk about it. Share the show. I need some more people to talk about this. Watch this.
This, my friends, is why Shedeur Sanders fell in the draft. I thought it was probably 50% Deion, 50% Shedeur. I'm now thinking NFL teams, front offices were just like, no thank you on Shedeur Sanders precisely because of this. Folks, it's the beginning of June, and Deion is already complaining about his son and what went down at the draft. And there are teams that passed on Deion this morning. That's what we do.
First of all, he wasn't complaining. He was asked a question about it, clown.
On him. Joe Shane and Brian Daboll looking at their owner. I told you, we don't need this crap. And again, I'm not going to challenge what Deion said. It doesn't really matter. Did he wear headphones to a meeting with a team? I don't know. That seems like something weird to make up for a team. But Deion's pushback is, would he wear headphones to a meeting? Well, he either did or didn't. And by the way, this whole, he had 6 offensive coordinators. That's not denying what went down at the meeting, him being unprepared. And again, Shedeur has an uphill climb in Cleveland. And I think a lot of it has to do with exactly what Deion's saying on this podcast. So Kevin Stefanski's going to show up at OTAs this week, and he's not going to get asked about, hey, how's Myles Garrett looking and the defense? What's up with Nick Chubb? Have you made a decision? How about the wide receiver room? A lot of change there. Any quarterback update. It's not going to be any of that. It's going to be, so Deion Sanders said this.
He's a lie.
And now you're getting questions about your fourth.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I take that back. That's true. I don't agree with his take. I apologize. I don't agree with his take.
String quarterback in June. And folks, it ain't going to end here. This is going to continue. Anytime Deion steps in front of a microphone, nobody cares about the Colorado Buffaloes right now. Travis Hunter's in the NFL. Shador's gone. You know what they're going to ask Deion? Hey, you know, Kenny Pickett threw 3 picks in a preseason game. Deion, your thoughts? And Deion, who has a history of talking, that's what made him famous. That's why it's primetime. You think he's going to be able to stand down and pull back? This, my friend.
Can I get a drink? Let me drink more. Drink water. No games have started in the NBA, in the NFL. You know that, right? When the players actually play. Team performance will be the ultimate judge here by the season's ends. Not Deion Sanders' commentary on an off-season podcast when all the teams are 0-0. Preseason champions. Every team. Sanders' free speech comments have nothing to do with any team personnel members already entering this regular season on a hot seat from their own shortcomings, not his. And it will have nothing to do with the actual game day results. Every team will have to live with the players that they took and the ones that they didn't. Mr. McIntyre, when it comes to the final wins and loss, win and loss records. And as for the comment about Deion Shador being unprepared in a pre-draft visit, to begin, that word on its own has a much deeper layer of stereotypical negativity speaking directly to study, performance, and aptitude. Unprepared? Did Shador walk into the meeting room and go through a full body scan that erased all of his football knowledge before the visit? Second, who does that specific word say about a team's members, putting that specific negative connotation into the public atmosphere about a young man, about a young individual player only? Just one. They ain't talked about nobody else in the draft like this. Sonya. What does that word say about that team members, them people who did that, who putting this specific negative connotation into the public atmosphere? Because we wouldn't have known about one young individual player only. Anybody on here? Y'all talk to me. Y'all read the note. That is Moody. You watch everything. You Eric Boone. You email me stuff and text me every day. What other player in the draft did they say this about? Just one player? We're not going beyond feelings, man, about Shadua's personality and silence on another prospect who was late for their visit to New York as well. Y'all ain't heard about that. So let's think about it. I think back to the pre-draft reporting from Todd McShay being told that Deion Sanders was unprepared in a pre-draft visit with the Giants. Emboldened and full-chested because he knew exactly who and who all he was speaking to in New York. When you are hearing like that, of course, it's going to be reported. So now you got to ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, your son might be in this situation one day. I hope he be. So you have to ask yourself, why was that said to Todd McShay, including the revelation of what team that commented from as well? Why? Even if Shador was fully unprepared, which he wasn't, as that, overarching word suggests, as a quarterback who's proved himself on the field a plethora of times and at a minimum walked in with knowledge from that alone, why were we only hearing that connotation of Shador Sanders? So every prospect walked through the doors in New York, nailed their meetings 1,000%, except one. Sonya, you know I'm going to go and think about this. Was every other draft prospect on time? Or was it more likely that there was an immense pressure and preconceptions about Shador Sanders potentially landing in New York? So when the Giants knew he wasn't coming, noticeably followed by the thunderous report that came out stating Shador wasn't likely getting picked second or third, some individuals evidently had to lay a thicker layer of protection around themselves to propel why Shador Sanders was not the pick, especially given the glare of the spotlight around the pick, the player, and the pressure going into the season. In real life, the comfort by these individuals to willingly torpedo Shador's draft stock with more detrimental aspirations and innuendos about his comprehension level and potential for a potential future play on the field in the name of self-preservation and public optics, gamesmanship should be illuminated again by the season's end. I'm going to bring it up. At the end of the day, that observation didn't have to be shared to the media. Where is the focus on that? Where's the focus on it? And then this clown come on here with his little nearsighted ass take. That's what is that's mainstream media, Robert. He got to be telling the truth. That's mainstream media. Let me tell y'all something. I hope y'all understand why I don't like to have too much negative about our players. Because I know some people out there just intentionally. This stuff right here, man, was orchestrated. What's up, Jones? I don't like it. But to shift gears, the stage is set for the Softball World Series. I wasn't watching it this year, but guess what? I'm going to watch it now. Because Texas versus Texas Tech, I wouldn't have never thought I wanted Texas Tech to win anything over anybody. But I'm in love with Niger Ray Kennedy. It's going to be Tegan Caven pitching for Texas. Niger Kennedy pitching for Texas Tech. The first game is on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. That's tomorrow on Women Rock Wednesday. These women gonna be rock. Y'all, Texas Tech signed this girl. Superstar. She was at Stanford. She transferred. They signed her to an unprecedented $1 million softball NIL deal. I think somebody told me that they gave it all for the 400,000, and then the coach come back and said, "No, let's give her me." The Texas Red Raiders have never won a conference title before this season. Now they're playing for the national championship. This girl, man, y'all know I'm finna show you some video. Somebody just sent me a text. Let me see what he's talking about. Let me see. Let me see if it's pertaining to this. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. No, can't do it. Can't do it. All positive over it for me. He said, all this is personal, and you know it. Powers that be, yeah. Let me tell y'all something. Let me get back to Niger. Herb, you just threw me off, man. Good subject, but let me table this first. Now, they're playing for a national championship. Niger, she's worth every single penny. She might end up being one of the best NIL returns on investment that we've ever seen in college athletics. $1 million to play. I ain't have time. I'm telling you, I just fell in love with her last night. And then she talked about how she handled the discord. Evidently, she was hey, Mr. Shador was the best quarterback in the draft. I think so, Travis. But I don't have a team, Travis. I think Shador was the best quarterback in the draft. I just don't have a team. But let me show you some of this girl, man, in case y'all ain't seen it. I know I got some Niger stuff. She can hit too now. I'm gonna start. Took down the greatest dynasty in college softball history. Hold up. She can hit too.
Kennedy's walked and flied out today. And she smacks this pitch the other way. It's gone! Nyjah Kennedy, who's allowed just 9 home runs this year, has just hit her 11th, and she gives herself a little insurance.
I'm just loving this girl. I'm just loving her. Hold up. She ain't through. Hold up.
Garcia chases strike 3. And with a hop and a smile, Nyjah Kennedy completes a perfect first.
And Nyjah Kennedy is going to go right at you. She doesn't care what the name is on the other side on their uniform.
She pitched, man. That she is. She pitched. That's why I'm showing it. I know y'all gonna whack. She pitched. Hold up. Here another one.
Struck her out. Nyjah Kennedy strikes out the side in the first, strikes out the side in the last. And Texas Tech has a 1-0 win in its World Series debut.
I'm not giving Texas Tech no love, but this Nyjah Kennedy, I just love her. I don't care what kind. See, y'all, I told y'all, I like players. Where my man at? Where my man? Eric Harrison. What do I tell him, Eric? I like players. I don't care about the team. If Stephen Curry, when he played for Texas Tech, I'd be cheering for Stephen Curry at Texas Tech. But as soon as he leave, I'm back to not liking them people who told me, is that them boys' car in Lubbock? I never forget that. Never forget that. At Stanford, yes, she lost at Texas. Like, absolutely. Look at Sonya. Sonya, Billis is something else. But y'all, she said it was hard, man, for a while. Cause this is some cruel ass people out here. That's why I protect our babies. That's why I don't let nobody just talk about nobody. I protect them because I know what they're going through. But shout out to that girl, man. That money was well spent. That money was well spent. Where was I at? Where am I talk to? Is it 1 o'clock yet? Ladies and gentlemen, this time, I always try to transition, but I would like for y'all, I like some participation from y'all. And all I'm asking, I want you to save the date. I want you to participate in the golf tournament. This one right here, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. And I want y'all to get your phone, get that QR code, go register for this golf tournament right now. Heaven bound. Let me tell y'all something. I can't wait. July the 3rd. I got some information for y'all though. Hold on. I like to have my information right. Cause I like to write. That's why I write stuff down. But I need y'all. When I put everything, we connected. Everything we do, all of us connected. When I look at this show, I told you a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, B. Scott called me, who supported this show and watched this show. Watch this show, right? Oh, Sonya was a bitch. Okay, got you. Say no more. The sister the other sister is bad too, who had the winners run. Okay. But let me get back. Let's get back. It's golf tournament. I was thinking about something, Darryl Barnes. Darryl Barnes, a couple years ago, B. Scott called me. Robert, I can't get in this camp. I can't get in this camp. They come on this clothes. I can't get in this camp. My son can't get in this camp. I made one phone call. Son got in the camp. Son got to meet the head coach. Head coach sought the son out, came over him, said, "Hey man, what's up? Hey, how you doing?" Because her connection to this platform, Melvin Dukes. When you want to send me emails, this platform is helping change and helping people get things going on, happening. So the other day, minding my business, I get a phone call. Hold on. Tell you where I get the phone call from. Get a phone call. Trying to put up, I like to have my stuff right. I get a text. Oh, here it is. I get a text. They sent me a text about an elite camp. Said, "Rob, we headed down there, man. Have you got a minute to talk?" I said, yeah, I guess I talk. Yeah. People be busy. You catch me at the right time, boy, I can talk. You catch me at the wrong time, I can't talk. But he said the registration link is closed. He said, when you have time, could you get my son and my group in this camp? He sent me his son's name, sent me everybody's name. Going through the thing, sent me all the stuff. Send me this guy. He said the link is closed. I can't get in. I tried every hour. The link is closed. Then he telling me about the kids. Then I said, look, I just text Coach. They're going to open the link back up. I will keep you posted. Coach texted me back and said, right? He said, man, I appreciate it. Then he texted me back because I didn't get back with him because the coach hadn't got back with me. The young man said, Rob, is it easier? Can I just pay when I get there? We're leaving to go on Friday? I said, hold up, man, hold up. Let me look at it. I called Coach back. Coach, I need to find out about this. Coach sent me. This is the link you give to the band. You have been invited to this elite camp. Please confirm if you will attend. Once confirmed, we'll send registration form. Because he connected to this show. When I put something like this up on the screen, I want you to be connected to something. This group of people, I want you to be connected to something. When I tell you to go to Doug, tell you to go to Doug's event, I want you to be connected to something. This group celebrate 25 years of faith. Doug, you might need to come to this event. Doug, you might need to be, you never know who's connected. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone. Doug, you might need sponsors for next year. Some of them sponsors might be at a golf tournament, not at a basketball tournament. These people are celebrating 25 years of faith, mentorship, academic, and athletic excellence. The proceeds from this supports the HCL. Go to your phone and go to the QR code. The Reach Foundation is mission to help underserved student athletes succeed in school, succeed in sports, and to succeed in life. The golf tournament is on July 3rd, Quail Valley Golf Course. All the information is on the flyer. All the information, go to the website and go to the video. Go to the YouTube video on the website. Unbelievable. Heaven Bound Christian League. They called it HCL. It said change some young people's life. You follow me? That's what this is. Being connected. If B. Scott don't be connected to this show, she don't get in that camp. Because couldn't nobody in Houston get her in that camp. That's why she called me. Because everybody else tried. She said, I'm finna call the man. I'm gonna call the guy to get it done. Because I ain't gonna never tell you I'm gonna do something, and I don't do it. But you're being connected. Sometimes we got to get out of our comfort zone. Yeah, golf, it might be too bougie for some people. Man, you got a great event. What if you went into that event already sponsored? Because you're meeting other people instead of the same old ass people you're meeting around here ain't gave you nothing in 5-10 years. You follow me? But that golf tournament, July 3rd, go to the QR code, register. Even if you ain't playing, register and send some golfer. Go gift a golfer. I'm serious. Go to the QR code, put it on your phone, and go look at that website. It's gonna blow you away. It's gonna blow you away. Shout out to those people. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited to even talk about it on the show. Excited. Because we're all connected. We got to quit thinking, oh, I'm over here by myself. Well, I'm just going to do my little thing over here. Well, you just keep doing your little thing. Because we're doing some big things over here. If you're still doing little things at this stage in your career, in your life, then, it's on you. That's why I tell y'all, share this show so the reach is wide. Because one day, Doug, you're going to do something else. You're going to need a wider reach. Lester, you're going to be a wider reach. You're going to do something. Eric Harrison, I know you're doing something. You need a wider reach of people that think and understand what you're trying to get done. Y'all got to realize everybody ain't going to go. We're going to have to leave some of it. Harriet Tubman said she said she could have saved a whole lot more. But some of them didn't even realize they were still slaves. They want to argue with me. I'm trying to get you free. I feel like Harriet Tubman sometimes. All I'm trying to do is free up the summer basketball community because I went through this community. I know that you don't have to depend on all these people. All you got to do is make sure little Johnny and little Susie can play and understand the game. We got a lot of people that's talented. They said, somebody told me this morning, man, we got a full of guys that's short guys and wing guys in this city. They talented, but they can't play dead on toss move. They can't play. They ain't got no feel for the game. Talking about the no excuse program. What if we've been developing our kids for the last 10 years? Then we have a better product, Herb, in the summer league. Whose fault is it? When are we going to give them a better product? All you event operators, we trying to give y'all a better product to put out on the floor so people don't mind paying. That we got the No Excuses program that on Father's Day on June the 15th, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen this before. Our event just catered for fathers. Unbelievable. I'm talking, listen, when I say fathers, I want y'all to understand, and I'm serious about this, right? I'm talking about all the fathers. This is their 10th year anniversary. The people that win the championships of the women's division and men, They're going to get championship rings. It's the first time. From the little dude, Johnny Dang, whatever his name. Johnny Dang. The ring's going to be provided by. Listen, grandfathers, coaches, y'all fathers. Even if you don't have a biological, your fathers, coaches, father figures, your fathers, surrogate fathers, your fathers, mentors, your fathers. Y'all got to remember the father should be the child's first hero, not their first disappointment. So guess what? We gonna broadcast live from there. I ain't never did nothing like this on no song. I'm trying to make preparations to get my grandson and my daughter down here. Because I'm staying here because I want to be a part of this. Father's Day, June the 15th, the famous Fundy Recreational Center. Downtown Houston. We are celebrating fathers. Fathers and their kids eat free. We're feeding the fathers, mamas. Father said, damn, we're feeding the fathers. It's unbelievable. Me and Casey, we was just sitting there talking. Father's Day, ain't nobody thinking about y'all. Ain't nobody thinking about us. Mother's Day, you can't find a coat, you can't find a restaurant nowhere. And I love that. Fathers, just as important. On this day, let's just come and celebrate the fathers. You think enough of the man in your life or the man around you. Man, I got something for you. Hey, I know where we going on Sunday. You don't have to dress up. June the 15th, that's right around the corner. The fathers and the kids eat free. We're saving you some money, mamas. The whole league start on the 12th, on that Thursday. It's going to be Thursday at 6, and Friday at 6, and then especially Father's Day. Y'all, let me tell you something. There's no way with the reach that we got. Everybody know a father. Everybody know a coach. Everybody know a mentor. Invite them. Invite them. Say, man, I care about you. I want you to be here. It should be bananas. Then it got some other stuff going on. Hey, man, this No Excuse Pro League. They partner with the Houston Rockets later on in the year. They're going to have 713 day. I should be telling y'all this. They're going to have 713 day. They're going to sell, because it's 713, going to be 713 day. They're going to sell, the Houston Rockets going to come and celebrate with us at the program. I snuck that out there. Y'all ain't supposed to know that one. Don't tell nobody I told you that. But that's what's going on, man. TSU a season ticket football for their football season is you can go online to tsusports.com, or you can call 713-313-7811. You can call that number and you can and get your season tickets. TSU gonna be pretty good this year, man. Okay. But think of Fob. Fob said that's big time. Fob, I'm telling you, Fob, we just talked about it. It wasn't no big, when me and Kate, we were just talking. He said, man, let's talk to me. Talk to me. What do you think, Rob? I said, wow. And you out of town, if y'all ain't there, y'all gonna see parts of it. Cause I'm gonna be there live talking. What? I'm gonna bring up people and interview them. I mean, I can't wait to meet some of y'all I ain't seen. I mean, we got the power to do whatever we want to. We ain't got to wait on nobody to do nothing for us. We can come have a party that Saturday afternoon. It's gonna be music, gonna be cheerleaders, it's gonna be everything you want, gonna be a performance. Father's Day, we gonna have a ball. And guess what? No cover charge. You're gonna watch some great basketball. You're gonna eat. Man, y'all should be on the phone texting somebody right now. Y'all need to be watching this show. Y'all need to be there on June the 15th. But let me go. Y'all, see, I get so excited when I talk about stuff like that. But to my young people out there, got something for y'all. You know what? Hold on. I did not. Hold up, y'all. I know I didn't. Did I? Let me just make sure. I should be watching from Georgia. Okay, Travis, I got you, baby. Gonna drop Hubby off. There you go. No, you don't have to drop him off. You stay. No, don't drop him off. You stay. We want you, son. No, we want you there. But I saw some, y'all, and I know I got it somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. I'm always doing stuff and don't know where I put stuff because I got so much information. And hold on. No, it's not there. But that's all right. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. But my young players, your body language is a billboard for your mental toughness. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I got it. But that Robert had just keep thinking sometimes, son. And you'll get it. You'll get it. Just keep thinking. Hold on, y'all. I got to copy and paste something right quick. Hold up. My notes. Hold up, Robert. You and your notes, Robert. They're terrible. Can't nobody understand them but you. Hold up. Yeah, I got it. I'm back. I's back. Just trying to see how I'm gonna do this. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna deliver it. That's what I'm trying to do. It's for the dad. No. No, it's not just for the dads. You want to share it with the dad. Ladies, I'm glad you said that, son. You don't just drop. No, we want the family. No, don't say you ain't dropping your mama off for Mother's Day. You staying with mama all day. So don't drop the dad off. No. When mamas, daddies, women bring the dad. You bring the dads. Don't drop him off. You come enjoy this day too. I'm glad you told me that, son. I'm gonna talk about on the 15th. Women, bring your boyfriends. Bring your bring y'all come and share. Let's how we gonna have a party and a whole lot of dudes? We want everybody to be in there. Everybody. But no. But to my young people. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. I'm glad you. I keep forgetting. I got to talk clear. I got to put it where the ghost can get it. Crystal, if you're still there, your body language to your young people is a billboard for your mental toughness. Your best players have a great body language in big moments. I'm watching how Shea Gibbs, he never gets. You don't know if he up by 30 or down by 30. Michael Jordan, you didn't know he was mad all the damn time. The great players, your body language. But I got something to you coaches out here, right? These kids been working their butt off for the prize. They're trying to get a scholarship. Talked to a young man this morning. Thank you, young man. People. Father, don't lead them on. And don't ignore them if they aren't good enough. Just tell them. They understand. It's okay to be a human being in this process and not a robot. Be kind, be honest. Kids deserve that. Don't be around here playing with them like they getting this. And some people gonna get upset with you. I never forget. I was coming to represent, talk to this kid. They wanted to talk to me, and she asked me if if he was your son, would you come out this year? I said no. See, most people say, "Come on out so I can get some money." No, I said no. I wouldn't let him. It ain't the right time for him to come out. He's not the right time for him to come out of college. I think he need another year. What you mean, Hood? You act like my son ain't good enough. No, you asked me a question. You asked me, what if he was my son, would I let him go? What would I do? I told you what I would do. You shouldn't ask me that question if you want. Some people don't want to hear the answer. Some people will call you and ask you something. They want your opinion of it, but then tell you, well, I don't. Something that you've been doing for 40 years, but I got an opinion. But then if you got an opinion, what the hell you asking me for? That's why I told you, April the 9th, I got to charge you for those opinions now. So maybe you'll take it if you pay for it. You feel me? Hey, man. Just don't get your facts and your feelings mixed up. But I was thinking about coaches. These kids work their butt off, man. For this prize. Don't lead them on, and don't ignore them if they're not good enough. Just tell them. Why people just don't want to answer the phone. Don't want to ask somebody, text somebody, keep texting your your black behind, and you don't answer the phone. But you done said you're going to do something. Whenever you say you're going to do it, just come on, man. Answer the phone. These kids understand, man, it's okay to be human in this process and not a robot. But be a little bit more kind and just be honest. The kids deserve that. But somebody just told me that, this morning, and he was just talking about I2. He was just talking about, well, Robert, we're just waiting to see the cream rise to the top. The cream is not rising to the top. They're not separating themselves. You know how I am. Somebody say something. The cream is not rising to the top. In other words, nobody's separating themselves. All the players are the same. So then I said, cream rising to the top. So I said, where I get that? Where we get that from? So then they was talking about an unhomogenized milk. Cream. Thank you, Gina. An unhomogenized milk. Cream naturally rises to the top because milk fat what they call it? Globals are less dense than the watery milk components. This separation occurs due to the natural difference in the density between the fat and the rest of the milk, leading to the creamy layer on the top. It's a process. It's a process you got to go through. It's a natural separation you got to go through. It's a density difference. I'm just going through this, but homogenization, it prevents separation. But unhomogenized, you're trying to get separation. So when you young men, it's a process. Some of y'all done skip some steps. And then you wonder why you're not different when I walk in the gym and I see everybody in there the same. Wow. It's a powerful message. A young fella told me this morning. Some of y'all just not. I'm walking in the gym and just saying, all y'all the same. Nobody making me say, who is that over there? That don't mean you can't play. It ain't mean you can't play. But you got to do something different. You got to, this girl right here, she did something different. What? The family didn't want but $400,000. And the coach said, no, we're going to give you a meal ticket. What separated her from everybody else? She went through the process. All the liquid milk just stayed at the bottom. The cream rise to the top. Thank you, Gary, for even saying that to make me just think about that. And let me tell you something. Boy, that's good. Man, y'all need to be paying for this one. But if your student athlete won't post in these times on social media, this is for you. Last week, mamas and daddies, uncles and cousins, the NFL Players Association hosted 42 of the most marketable rookies of this year's NFL class. They looked at the social medias. But it wasn't just to celebrate them. They brought in 20 corporations to help athletes start building relationships and create off-the-field partnerships. The reason these guys got selected is because of their social media presence. The NFL Players Association brought in 20 businesses to help build relationships and create off-field partnership. Most of these players have done a phenomenal job using social media to build an audience and showcase their influence. So if your athlete has been hesitant to post, you just don't see the value. Let this be a real-time example when you take the brand side and the NIL seriously, because you're going to want some NIL when you get to school. Don't you? Little mama didn't want but 400,000. 400. They found out they had something. Hey, I'm getting your meal. I don't want nobody else to get you. I'm getting your meal. And to help them build the brand, I want you to get your phone out. I want you to screenshot. I'm going. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Y'all might need to screenshot this. Okay. I'm gonna do them one at a time. I'm gonna give you 5 things, and I want you to screenshot it. Okay. I'm going to post that. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to post it in YouTube. And I'm going to go to YouTube first. Go to YouTube first. And I'm going to post that. Copy that. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Here are 5 types of posts that I recommend every athlete start integrating into their content. Okay? I told y'all I wasn't gonna give y'all nothing else free. But if you appreciate this, just send me a cash out. If you appreciate it. There too many letters? Hold on. There might be too many letters. It might not let me. That's too many. Let me get that off of there. Got too many? They ain't let me post that much on there. Hold on. Y'all ain't finna stop this. Y'all ain't finna stop this for rolling. Here we go. Let me go to YouTube. See, am I putting too much on there at the same time? Let's see. No. Hold up. It popped up. It's gonna pop up on hold on. Watch me do. Let me clear my. You know what I can do. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen on y'all. Cause it ain't popped up yet on YouTube yet for me. But this kind of important. So you know what I'm gonna do. When I feel it's important, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Let me stop this stuff from dancing and prancing. You know how they dance and prance. Okay, here I go. Man, I must really love somebody. I really do. Somebody. See, now it's I don't like the way it's messing up the screen, so I didn't do it. But I'm gonna give you, y'all gonna get this information. Don't ever get it twisted. Y'all gonna get this information. And Curtis George, I put it up there, and it just ain't popped up on the screen yet. There it is. There it is. There it is right there. That's number 1. Hold on. That's number 1. Screenshot. Just took a long time to process. Game day rituals, video, create video, content showcasing your athlete's unique. Let me put it back up there. Y'all screenshot that. Your athlete's unique game day rituals. This could include pregame meal, specific warm-up routine, or their mental preparations process. Y'all got that? Everybody got that? Okay. I like that. I like that. All right, let me put another one up there. I told y'all, they can't stop me. I'm going to get it right. Got another one, number 2. So what was I at? I'm giving you 5. What I'm giving you? Did everybody get that? Somebody say yeah. I'm giving you 5 types of posts that I recommend every student athlete to have. All right? I'm trying to build up their numbers. Hold on. Watch this. Got another one for you. Let me post that one. And get that one a chance to pop up. Get that chance to pop up. I don't know where all my people at. Are y'all still there? Somebody let me know. Are you still there? Are you still there? Okay, here we go. Is anybody, somebody type something. Somebody scream. Let me see. Let me make sure. Is anybody still there? Somebody let me know they still on the screen. Somebody, please. Okay, thank you. Nobody's saying nothing. I'm just putting stuff up. I don't want to put this important stuff up here for nothing. Y'all got to understand this is important. Lifestyle highlight photos. Share a photo from their life outside of sports. This could highlight personal interests or hobbies such as fashion, music, or cooking. Okay? All right? Y'all screenshot this stuff now. I'm giving you something. I'm giving you something now. And if you appreciate it, cash out me. You appreciate it probably a little bit better if you pay for it. But I got to give this out because I see when I saw those young kids, man, going, I saw the NFL and what they were doing. I know the NBA gonna follow suit. But these kids got to capitalize on this while they're in college, before they even in high school. I want y'all to capitalize on it now. Uncle Robert giving to you right now. Ain't nobody giving y'all this. I know it. I already know it. Ain't nobody give it to you. I believe you, Mo. I know. Here the next one. Here the next one. It's gonna pop up. Thank you, Herb. I just wanted to know y'all was there. Herb, I got another one for you. Brandon Weefall. Check this one out. Screenshot it. Favorite posts. Highlight your athlete's favorite gear, equipment, restaurants, hair products. Be sure to mention what's their favorite. As a bonus, tag the brand, a location mention. Tag it. This good, ain't it? Ain't this good? They can say what they want about the Chop Shop. Tell me where they're giving this kind of information here. Y'all screenshotted it? Everybody got it? Tasha, I know you got it. Got another one for you, Tasha. Got another one. It's going to pop up there soon. It's just taking this little time. Pop. There you go. It done popped up on the screen. Look what it says. Travis, game day highlights. Feature game day content such as action shots before and after the game, photos, or short clips. Hold up. I didn't have it up there. Or short video clips. Focus on key plays and celebratory moments that showed their impact and their skills. Sonya, anybody else giving y'all this? I got one more. I got one more for you. I got one more. I ain't forgot you. Watch me. Y'all think I told you I had 5 for you, didn't I? Watch this. Let me find it. Miss that. Hold on. Hold up. I got a word wrong. Y'all ain't gonna have me messed up right here. I got a word wrong. I'm gonna get that word right. I proofread it myself. You ain't gonna have me right here. Robert, that was the wrong word, Robert. I might mess up, but not today. Not on this. It's too important. Copy it. Now I'm finna paste. Sometimes I be typing fast. I be typing too fast. I be trying to type too fast. Okay. I'll wait the game 5. Y'all got that one? Everybody got that one? Okay. All right. Hit the last one. Hit the last one. Hit the last one. Training session. Post a video from a training session that demonstrates a specific workout skill or drill routine. This helps show consistency. Let me put it back up there. Yo, this powerful. It's powerful. Screenshot that. Little Johnny gonna think, Mama, where you get this information from? Dad, where you get this information from? Yo, they picked the kids because the kids had the best. They picked the 42 kids. They didn't pick, it was 288 people got drafted. They picked 42 because of what? The social media presence. So let's get this thing rolling. Was that good? Yeah, I like that. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Boy, I love this. I hope it helps somebody. I hope, I really do. I'm gonna give y'all this story, man. I found out who all got Apple products. Who all here got Apple products on here? Who got? I'm one. Who all listen to me on Apple? Who all got Apple? Who's Apple? I know we got some Android. It's cool. It's cool. Android cool. But I'm going to show you something, man. I want our kids. This last few minutes. I'm gonna give our kids some on this one. Something to think about. Heard, Sing. Who all got Apple? Let me know. Give me. Say I got Apple. I got Apple. I got Apple. Okay, Travis one. Everybody, let me know. And the reason I got an Apple story, this kind of blew me away. And I ain't heard this one before. You know, cause I like Apple. Got stock in Apple. I got, you know, I dabble in Apple a little taste. Right? But I saw something. That's why I wanted to know who had an iPhone. Ain't but one person got an iPhone? Ain't but one? I'm like the preacher. Is there one? I'm gonna hurry up because I got to get out of here too. I can't play around today. Is there one? I'm trying to see if it's anybody. Maybe it's just taking a long time. Let me see on my phone. Let me see. Maybe it's just taking a long time to process. Because I don't see nobody. Herb got okay. Herb Android. I love it. I love Android. I'm just gonna talk about Apple today. I talk about Androids too. But I like that. I'm living it. Boost Mobile. Okay. Keep going. Anybody else with an iPhone? Android. I like that. I got okay. Keep going. Anybody else? Android. Keep going, y'all. Anybody else? I like this. I didn't know that many. All y'all Android. But it's a unique story. And the story is really not about the phone. It's about, I just want our kids to start thinking. Brandon Weefall. I want our kids to start thinking. Y'all know I always try to give a kid something. Our next generation. Travis say you got both. Knicks fired top tip. No, they did not. They should have fired. No, Herb. Come on, man. Herb, don't play with me like that, man. Hold on, man. Ain't nobody sent me that. Ain't nobody sent me. Hold up. Ain't nobody sent me that. The Knicks are receiving. Wow. Wow. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But I want to give you some about Apple, y'all. And I want you to use this, Pete. This ain't about Apple. I want y'all to see how these people think. Because I would have fired Leon Rose. The coach Leon Rose is the one that went and gave all of them damn picks for Mikal Bridges. But anytime they say you safe, you're not safe. Got both products, Hatter. You prefer the Jordan. Okay. But let me tell you something. This ain't about what you prefer or not. I just want y'all to look at something. Apple removed the headphone jack from his phone and created a new industry. I got all the Apples dating back to when I first got them. I still got all that. They removed the headphone jack and created a whole new industry. AirPods now make more money than Spotify, Uber, and Adobe. They're qualified, the AirPods, as a Fortune 500 company right now. On their own, just the iPods. And here's how Apple built a multi-billion-dollar empire by taking something away. They took the iPhone jack. I wish I could have go back there and get it. Y'all think of how these folks be thinking. I want us to start thinking like this. Apple framed the decision as a push forward to a wireless future. But under the surface, it was a business masterstroke. By removing the port, Apple forced the market to adapt on its terms. 1 month later, Apple launched the first generation iPods, retail at $159, I remember. They were wireless, seamless on iOS, and didn't need a jack. Follow me, you follow me, Sonya. iPods were ridiculed at first. I was one. Top tech YouTubers called it goofy. Memes compared them to electric toothbrush heads. But sales told a different story. In 2017, Apple reported sold 14 to 16 million iPods. In 2018, they jumped to over 35 million units. In 2020, Apple sold over 1 million pairs. Y'all hearing me? The profit margins are massive. They're insane. Estimate shows that Apple costs Apple $59 to manufacture. That means Apple is roughly making $100 in profit per pair. I'm just telling you, I want our kids to start thinking business. iPod generate $12.8 billion in revenue in 2020 alone. That's more than Adobe, Uber, Spotify, and Square made that year. In 2022, analysts estimate iPods revenue crossed $20 billion per year. Lori, if iPods was a standalone company right now, Lori, they'd be in the Fortune 500. But Lori, it wasn't just about iPods. Watch this. By killing the headphone jack, Apple also pushed users deeper into Apple's ecosystem. No port meant fewer third-party accessories. More Apple loyalty. Yo, I've been duped. Apple also benefit from licensing. Brands that wanted to make wired headphones for iPhones now needed to use the Lightning connector. Which required joining the, what's they call it, the MiFi, let me make sure that's right. The MFI program and paying Apple royalties. Let me put my glasses on. I can't remember all this. Yeah. The move also helped who? Apple Music. Fewer people using third-party apps meant more adoption of Apple's own audio services. iPods plus Apple Music created platform lock-in. Beyond, so what y'all listen to over there on what y'all call it? What y'all listen to? Google Play? What y'all listen to over there with the Androids? I don't know. What y'all listen to? How y'all listen to music? iPods, beyond Apple, a whole new market exploded. Wireless audio accessory became a global trend. Companies rushed to release alternative Galaxy Buds, Pixel Buds, Beats, and more. Wow. Apple also changed culture. They weren't just earbuds. They became a status symbol, especially in urban cities, and among Gen Z. They want that little thing in there. Where mine at? See, I dropped it out my pocket. I dropped. Oh, here it is. That ain't it. Now my baby's here. That's smart, Brandon Wheatfall. I might cancel my Apple Music. Sick again and with that whatever it will. Thank you, Brandon Wheatfall. I don't really listen to music. Brandon Wheatfall just say you. I mess with you, Brandon. But Brandon, watch this, Brandon. Watch this. The tech giants follows Apple lead. Samsung removed the jack in 2019. Google did it too. And once seemed anti-customer became an industry standard. In 2023, Apple sold an estimated 82 million iPods globally. That's nearly 1.5 million units every week. Wow. Wow. Don't you have to pay for Pandora and YouTube Music? They ain't free. But let me keep going. And iPods now dominate over 30% of the global wireless iPod market. Apple didn't just remove a port, ladies and gentlemen. They reshaped consumer behavior. Every day, my mind always seeing how I can reshape consumer behavior. Launched a $1 billion product and kicked off an entirely new industry, wireless personal audio. what looked like a step backwards in 2016 became one of Apple's smartest and most profitable moves. When they took that port out, sometimes innovation isn't what you add, it's what you take away. Man, I hope somebody got some out of this and go move the industry, man. Oh, Spotify, but you got commercials and all that, don't it? So it ain't free. Because you're listening to something. YouTube, you're gonna have a commercial. Spotify, I ain't never used that. But Pandora, it's gonna be a commercial on you for you. Gonna be a commercial. So it ain't free. Subconscious is you getting something. But y'all, I wanted to just share that with y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Tomorrow I got something. Ooh, boy, I got something about you. Boy, I got something about y'all. Boy, I got something tomorrow. I ain't got time today. Oh my goodness. I got something tomorrow. See, you can pay for commercial free. So then you gonna pay. Son, I told you ain't nothing free. Boy, I had fun with y'all today, man. Y'all smart. Because I learned something about this stuff today. I'm finna turn my iPhone, I'm finna turn my Apple music off. Free without commercials and unlimited skip. Excuse me. Is that for everybody, Daryl Barnes? We ain't talking about for you because you always got, you always got something going. Is it free? It's free without commercials and unlimited skip, sir. So that's free for everybody, Daryl Barnes, because Sonya just says it's not free. So is it free for everybody or you got a situation like that? And if you ain't sharing it, we don't want to hear it. Because we share stuff on this feed. So if you got an Android, you get free without commercial and unlimited skips. Sonya, commercials far and few in between. I don't have a problem. Apple would not allow source app. We ain't talking about that. I'm saying if you got an Android, everybody on the Android get the benefit from that? Because I don't know. I ain't never had an Android in my life. I don't even know how to work one. I don't even know how to work one. I got, and guess what? I'm going to read it. Harrison, you got a book for me. Harrison, I'm going to read it. But guess what, y'all? Got to get out of here, man. Y'all, see, I learned something today. I didn't know nothing about that. Thank you, Daryl Bond. Sonya, on her iPad, she got some skips. She got some commercial. But on her Android, she got some commercials. On Daryl Barnes' Android, he don't have. He got unlimited skips. He got whatever he want to do. I'm just trying to say. I don't understand that. Sonya, you got the wrong Android then. Because you need to get the Android that Daryl Barnes got. I got iPad. My grandson got iPad. But it's a reason for it. But I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.